at Lincoln tonight. Right now the score is 4-1 in the third period. So we're going to get to live coverage of that right now.
Bug again. Lepinen's going, how did I get called and their guy didn't? Power play number 6. This is going to be a 5-on-3 for Lincoln for a couple of seconds. And somehow this game got out of control. Gotta kill the 5-on-3, that is for sure. Penalty at the 11:26 mark. 5-on-3. Deckut, Hansen, and Loftus are the skaters out there. Ludke will take the draw for Lincoln. Well, if you can get it clear right away, then set up for 5-on-4. Face off won by Lincoln. Out on top to Buckberger. Walks across. Sioux City had one man down. Puck over left side. Bring it out. Shot blockered off over left wing side. 5-on-4 advantage for the Lincoln Stars. Grimes digs in below the goal line. Musketeers fight for it. Back and forth Loftus and along with Hansen. Sioux City battling up on the boards. We have 8:13 left in the period. Sioux City shorthanded again. Lincoln has it on the blue line. Looking as Buckberger over to Fernandez. Walks down over to his right side. Back it out to Buckberger on top of the blue line. Down low, Marcellus. Shot goes whistling around the boards. Kept in, though. And walking downhill is going to be Fernandez. Bring it out to Buckberger. Looking for Marcellus again. They cut off that play. Now a shot, save, rebound. Jammed over left wing side. Nice job. Kokendorfer again. Sioux City battling the penalty bug in this third period for sure. Lincoln down low looking for a goal line. Play shot, save by Kokendorfer again. Sioux City trying to tie up the puck. And Kopetsky has it tied up. Sioux City will throw it down the ice off the stick of Hansen. Great teamwork. 7:24 to play in regulation. Sioux City up 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Lincoln working up on the left side. They'll throw it all the way around the boards. Sioux City, Shahan lifts it out the center ice. Nice job by Kate. Here's Nelson now backing things up on the breakout. Musketeers, they can kill this off. They're in pretty good shape. Sioux City.
I sincerely apologize for that, everybody. My dad's just being a total doofus right now, so I do sincerely apologize for that.
6:43 to play in regulation. Lincoln wraps it heavy around the boards. Battle into the corner, wrap it all the way back out. Kept in nicely by Lincoln. Sioux City at full strength. They kill it off. Great job. Now the Musketeers skating. Sawyer Scholl throws it out the center to Conmee. Conmee now looks off. Here's Sioux City. A shot got blocked. Trying to track it down. Lincoln comes back the other way. 6:17 left in regulation. Looking for a shot attempt. Lincoln. Musketeers shove up Ali behind the net. Nice work. Now Morquay gives it forward. Musketeers. Here comes Strand. He'll come across and he'll just knife it down. Chip and chase. Stay out of the box right now. Play your game and should be in good shape. Here comes Lincoln, though. Trying to make a play. They're going to take chances. There's a shot and a kick save by Kokendorfer again. Play it off the boards. Offside by Lincoln. And a face-off coming out of the zone. 5:46 to play in period number 3. Sioux City leading 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Musketeer Hockey on Fox Sports Radio 620 KMNS Sioux City.
The Wheelhouse is the best place to go for the sports junkies out there.
Well, 4-1 still is the score right now. There, you can see me. Hi. Just a little programming note. At the end of the game tonight, we'll have some post-game stuff, and then we'll play the $1 Million Drop live since you guys didn't get it earlier today. So we'll be doing that for half an hour, so we should be on air here for, I'd say, another 45 minutes at max. So let's get back to the game.
Listening to Sioux City Musketeer Hockey on Fox Sports Radio 620 KMNS.
3:46 to play in regulation. Sioux City up 4-1 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Musketeers have fought off some penalties as of late, or a lot of them. 1 for 6. They still never counted that power play when Zuger got the 2 minutes for instigation. But so Lincoln is 1 for 6 on the man advantage. Sioux City has committed 3 penalties in the third. The Lincoln's 1. Here we go. Face-off coming. And the Musketeers trying to play it forward. And they do. Curling it around is Nelson. Now trying to set up. It's Larrigan, Peters, Bangan out there. That's their line. Sioux City has Strand's line out there for the Musketeers. They're curling back and forth, trying to get something going. They come across on the blue line, trying to protect the puck. And Sioux City just trying to wrap it out. Nice job by Fernandez. Now play to Poitras. Poitras looking to swat it all the way down. And it goes into the right wing corner. 5:14 left in regulation. Sioux City needs to play possession, forecheck hockey. Strand, and he does it well. In left wing corner. Here's Lincoln. He'll break out now. We're under 5 minutes left in the period. Penalty coming up again. Again against the Musketeers.
Of course.
Wow. And so an extra attacker for the Lincoln Stars. And they're going to have another power play. Power play number 7. Funny how this happens in a place like this. Slashing is going to be the call. And it's going to be back-to-back Leppanen. Leppanen's playing with frustration right now. Cannot have that right now. I know he got hacked before. I know he did. But you cannot do that. That's the second time he got nailed after someone hit him first. But the problem is, you got to take it. If they don't raise their arm, you can't go and cross-check or slash them. Lincoln on the man advantage. And I think they're pulling their goalie. They are pulling Whitehead and skating 6-on-4. Time of the penalty, 15:30. And the good thing about this, pulling the goalie, is Sioux City can ice the puck trying to hit the net.
Well, because we can't find it.
Lukinski in there. It's Lutke's line out there. So big opportunity. Lincoln 6-on-4 with an empty net. Marcellus on the left side. Grimes playing net front along with Ali. They're playing double nut front. Work it down to Grimes. Back it out to Marcellus. Out front. Shot. Save. Rebound. Try to dig. It goes wide over right wing side. 4:13 to play in regulation. Sioux City trying to kill off another power play. Lincoln walking across blue line. Here's Marcellus. Down to the goal line. Down low. Trying to tip it. Sioux City gets it out the center ice, and that'll go down. Under 4 minutes to play in regulation. Buckberger with the puck. Empty net for Lincoln. They'll drop it off. They will try to bring it in on the right wing side. They'll wrap it heavy around the boards. Musketeers battle up. Sioux City on the boards is going to be Fitzgerald. Sioux City Brown. Musketeers killing some time. Lincoln, extra attacker and a power play. Looking goal line again. Trying to do it. Nice job, Kokendorfer, cutting off Ludke. They'll bring it back out Fernandez. They're trying to work the goal line. 3 guys down low on the goal line now for Lincoln. And Buckberger hands it off Marcellus. Down low, shot on the goal. Got it top shelf. Lutke buries it. And that'll be a power play goal. Power play extra attacker. Lead is now 4-2. Time of the goal, 16:47. That's tough. You can't kill off all these. The penalty kill has been tremendous. And you can't take stupid penalties. Heading back to his crease is going to be Whitehead. I'm guessing they will pull him as soon as they have control. Are they going to take a timeout? I think they're going to take a timeout. Lincoln's going to get their top players rested, and they'll probably try to pull their goalie again. We'll take a 30. Nope. Are we not? They are not going to take the timeout. Apparently, they're just meeting. Here we go. We'll stay here. 3:13 left in the third. Sioux City up on the RP Constructors scoreboard. Lincoln trying to come from behind. Musketeers trying to work it all the way down. Got deflected. Whitehead behind his net. Hands it off. Sioux City needs to keep and put some pressure on Lincoln and get some possession time. Under 3 minutes to play. And they work it forward. Sioux City pops it forward. Poitras skates it down right wing side. They wanted to pull him. They couldn't do so because Sioux City got the puck back. We're down to 2:39 left in regulation. Lincoln trying to break free, trying to get it down the ice. And they cut off the play. They get it in deep. Whitehead is still in net. Now he's looking to head. Sioux City comes back the other way and open net. Brownie misses the puck. Oh, no, it's an icing call. Oh, Brownie had an empty netter. And it's going to be icing instead. And now Whitehead stays on the bench. Brownie doesn't miss that very much. I don't know if he had to hurry it a little bit. But 2:21 left. It is 6-on-5 attacking with an empty net for Lincoln again. Lutke's line out there. Strand will take the draw for the Musketeers. Face off, Sioux City. Bank it out to center ice. Empty net for Lincoln. Lincoln looking to bring it in. 2:13. Sioux City takes it away. Coming across is Poitras. Looks in, lost the puck. Sioux City spins it, goes all the way down. Lincoln stops it before it gets to the net. Musketeers harassing the play. Has the puck again. Poitras looks, fires, and misses the net. Lincoln has it again. Musketeers, Lincoln Stars. Takedown penalty on the Musketeers. Brown is skating over to the ref going, how are you calling this? Another power play. And his hand is straight out talking to the linesman, talking to the referee, and another penalty. Player went down. He was trying to cut around him and goes down awfully easy, and Brownie doesn't like the call. Power play number 7 for Lincoln, and now they'll take the timeout because they didn't have to take one. They just met and delayed time last time. Now the referee's saying, get out there. It's going to be 6-on-4 attacking again. Musketeers have been in the penalty box almost this entire period. Here's Conmee on the draw for the Musketeers. Lincoln will win the draw out to the blue line. Walking across. Buckberger hands it over to Marcellus. Back to Buckberger. Looks in now to Marcellus. Trying to find goal line. Bounces off a Grimes stick. Lincoln will keep the puck. Minute 36 left in regulation. Sioux City's got a kill. Lincoln walks in. Left side Marcellus. Down low. Grimes walks in. Shot off the mark over on the board. Sioux City trying to clear it. And they will. They'll clear it down the ice. A minute 20 left in regulation. That was a big clear.
Whoa.
Lincoln on the breakout. Trying to work it across. Offside. It goes out to center ice anyway. Lincoln having a hard time settling through the Musketeer traffic. They come across on left wing side. Minute left in regulation. Lincoln out on the blue line. Walking across is Buckberger. Down low Marcellus. Down to the goal line. Looks in. Shot jam. Puck is loose. Scramble, cover up, Kokendorfer again. Great job by Croy. He is doing a terrific job in net. Use that big body to stop everything. 48 seconds to play in regulation. Sioux City trying to hold off a late surge by Lincoln with their power plays. We're going to have a timeout on the ice. Like the Musketeers will take it. I don't know. 48 seconds to play. Troy. Lincoln's going to take the timeout. They're going to keep their guys fresh. This time they actually do get to meet over there. They did without calling a timeout back-to-back times. This time they're going to call the timeout. Almost got 3 timeouts here. Anyways, it's been one of those games where a lot of things can get frustrating. Let's see. So 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 power plays for Lincoln. They have it 7, they're wrong. They have 8 power plays. Lincoln has, Sioux City has 5. 8 power plays. We want to look at penalty minutes on the season. Sioux City's 13th with 12:03. Lincoln is first with 20:07. So this example tonight is not what really shows with the entire rest of the games this year. So figure out what you think on that. Deckut will take the draw for the Musketeers. 48 seconds to play in regulation. Power play, empty net for Lincoln. Need a clear. Boy, if you get another clear, it'd be awesome. How about an empty netter? Deckut on the draw. Scramble for the draw. Lincoln will play it out to the blue line. And looking one-timer way off the mark. Goes rattling around the board. Sioux City looking to corral it. Looking for the circle. Bracket up. Bring it out. Ruckberger feeds it off left side. Walking down Fernandez. Looks for a shot down low. Trying to jam. It goes wide. 30 seconds left. Need a clear. Lincoln. Ludke. Hands it to Fernandez on top. Buckberger. Now over to left wing corner. Sioux City looking to tie it up. And they'll throw it down the ice. Looking for an empty. Is Loftus. He's missing. But the clock is going to run out. 17 seconds left. Down to 15 seconds. Sioux City scrumming after the puck. Now 10 seconds left. Lincoln coming across is Ludke. Trying to knife it. Sioux City takes it away. And this is going to end the hockey game. There's Deckut. Digging in. Throws the puck towards the net. Hits the side. 4-2 the final score. The Musketeers win it despite a lot of penalties. It's 4-2 on the RP Constructors scoreboard. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll recap after this. You're listening to Musketeer Hockey on Fox Sports Radio 620. KMNS Sioux City.
Mardo Brewing Company has fresh brewed craft beers for every taste. Pair them with our mouth-watering food cooked in our wood-fired oven. Top it off with tasty dessert treats. Can it get any better? Oh, yeah, because now Mardo is open for lunch Tuesday through Sunday, plus a new lunch menu on weekdays. And it's super fast. Get your...
Wow, wow, wow! The Muskies have won the game here tonight. Oh, yeah, here's my new lights I got, too, so they're just flashing away now. There, I like the faster lights. But yeah, somehow we won that game. Let's just take a little brief recap here before we go in depth about this game. There were, in the second period alone, 58 penalties. 4 penalties for a total of 27, or I think it was 22 or something like that, was given to Easton Zuger. He has a game misconduct. We know for a fact that he will not play tomorrow night. Now, there were 5 penalties. 5 out of the 6 penalties in the third were from Sioux City. 2 by Lepinin and 2 by Kopetsky, that last one coming against Garrett Brown. But yeah, the refs, they need to be fired after tonight. How you give Sioux City this many penalties is just crazy to me. And we've seen this all this season, pretty much. It seems like we have to deal with refs like these who don't know how to... I think what the league's trying to do, and I've stated this before, is that they're intentionally making bad calls against Sioux City, and here is why. Last year, I think the league wanted Tri-City to win the whole thing because they let a few things slide that they weren't supposed to. Their main goaltender, their number 1 goaltender last year, Arseny Sergeyev, he was overaged, but they still let him play. They let him keep the Anderson Cup all year until they won it again. That was also against the league rules. Or I think it was some rule violation like that. That wasn't supposed to happen either. And then once Sioux City beat them in the Clark Cup Finals, or in the Clark Cup playoffs before they went to the finals, I think the league really got pissed off about that, about them beating the number 1 team in the league. So now they're trying to get revenge out on us. There you go. That's my explanation in full. All right, now let's get to some post-game stuff. Break this down because this is gonna be crazy when you think about it. And a reminder, tomorrow night, Muskies will be back here in town against the Lincoln Stars. It should be a great one like it was tonight. By the way, the game went a total of 3 hours and 42 minutes, which is just crazy. I mean, with all these penalties, I mean, how could it not? Right? But, yeah, I mean, with the bad refs and stuff like that, I mean, it was kind of expected. It was going to be a long one. But, hey, either way, we made it. Somehow we made it, but we did. Here, I'll just put this up here. Here, and I'll put my lights back normal. There. I need, like, somebody who can keep control of all these lights, so, I don't have to do it manually. Even though it would probably take a lot of training and a lot of me yelling at that person, before they actually get it right. And by then, it's just not going to be worth it. So, it's okay. It doesn't bother me for me to be doing it alone, but yeah. By the way, I just came from dinner, everybody, so yeah. Get the video I want. There we go. Oh, well, there's an ad, but, Anyway, we won! Woo! It's the only thing that matters is that we won. Lincoln thought they were going to be on a comeback. No, they weren't. They tried, but, shoot. I mean, the first period was really boring, but, they had 5 penalties in that first period. One to Ben Duran for roughing. And then they gave Doug Grimes, who is a former Musketeer, a 2-minute penalty for roughing. And then Mason Marcellus both got a cross-checking penalty and a 10-minute misconduct. So, yeah. And then Wyatt Olson ended that period with a slashing call at the 12:25 mark. And then Sioux City just exploded with 4 goals in the second period. The first one to Ryan Conmey for his 18th on the year. Finn Loftus was next. And then Ren Morquay getting his first career USHL goal. And then Grant Slukinski with his 6th on the year. And that was Loftus's 3rd on the year, And then in the third period, Brendan Ali scored. That was his 7th on the year. And then Tanner Ludke getting his 17th on the year as well. Brother of Griffin Ludke, who played for us for a couple of years. But yeah, the second period just exploded with penalties. Okay, so they gave Zuger a 2-minute penalty for an instigator, a 5-minute major, a game misconduct for an instigator, and a 10-minute misconduct for an instigator. In total, they gave Zuger 27 minutes of penalties. That, to me, is crazy. I mean, yeah, Zoogs, he likes to be tough and stuff, but, I mean, come on. We gave him 2 instigator penalties right at the same time. I mean, unless, that's a rule, it's an automatic, game misconduct, if you instigate something, but, and then all heck just broke loose in that third period. I don't know what the referees were thinking, but, that it just was not right. I mean, Lincoln, they had 32 shots on goal. 32 shots. 30 were stopped by Kokendorfer. And then Sioux City, they only had 19, but scored 4 goals. Cameron Whitehead had probably the worst night of his career right there. If I'm being honest with you. I mean, he only stopped 89. Okay, well, yeah, but with how good he is, I mean, come on, like, really, Jesus, come on, let it stay still. Jeez, turn down my Dateline. Now, what in the world is this thing doing? All right, just stay like that. But yeah. So yeah, Duran got two penalties. Leppinen 2 penalties. Zuger, I don't know what the hell happened there, but yeah, Marcellus with 12 minutes in penalties, and then Klavs Weinbergs with 17 minutes in penalties. Well, and then they called Sam Deckut in the second period for illegal equipment. That to me sounds really suspicious, not gonna lie. I mean, if he was, then, okay. I mean, I haven't seen the videotape, so, I mean, I can't really say, oh, this wasn't fair, or this wasn't the, but, like I told you earlier about why I think the league is trying to screw us, I think that's probably a bad call. I mean, the league's doing a good job of screwing us, I'll tell you that right now. I mean, shoot, they got 8 power plays, so, come on. I know it only says 7 here on the league website, but Curtis, he's never wrong with these things. So, yeah. I mean, Lincoln is right ahead of us in 3rd place with 41 points. And right now, Sioux City, with that win, that took us up to 33. So, there's still a big gap there. Sioux City, they're going to have to go on a crazy winning streak if, they think they're going to make it all the way to the playoffs here. But, yeah. Well, technically, they're already in a playoff spot. I mean, the top 6 from each conference go to the playoffs. So, yeah. And, if the playoffs did start today, we would play Tri-City. So, and they're neck and neck with us right now. They got more wins than we do. I think Tri-City, they're starting to, figure out their system. I mean, they're 6-3, 0-1 in their last 10 games. So, yeah. And then Waterloo, they've gone on a 7-game winning streak. Lincoln just broke their 4-game winning streak with this game here. And then, let's see, Lancers, they're on a 5-game losing streak. Des Moines, they're on a 3-game losing streak. So, yeah, Fargo, they're on a 3-game winning streak. So, yeah, things are looking good for Fargo, Waterloo, and Lincoln, even though they did lose tonight. So, yeah, let's take a look at scores from across the league. Madison right now is the only team in the league to not have double-digit wins. So, who knows? Maybe they did get their 9th win of the season tonight against Youngstown. 4-2 was the score. And then earlier, Team USA beat Muskegon by a score of 5-4. Fargo beat Sioux Falls earlier tonight, 3-1. Cedar Rapids beat Green Bay by a score of 6-2. We had our game, obviously, and then Tri-City beating up on Omaha 4-0. A shutout there. 4 different goal scores in that one. Dubuque beat Des Moines by a score of 2-1. And then Waterloo beat Chicago 5-4. A great matchup there. Waterloo coming back with 3 goals in the final 2 minutes to win that game. So, yeah. In fact, the game-winning goal by Miles Hillman happened with 13 seconds left on the clock. So I think we just saw a possible Clark Cup final preview with that game. At least I hope. I mean, I do hope the Muskies, make it all the way and win it again. I mean, that's the hope for every season, right? But, if they don't make it all the way to the final, that would be a good matchup. Waterloo and Chicago, or even Fargo and Chicago. I mean, they met 2 seasons ago for the final, and Chicago ended up sweeping them 3-0. But, Fargo, they're somewhat of a different team from 2 seasons ago, so yeah, we'll have to see what happens here, obviously. So, yeah. All right, let's get to some other scores from across the country. NHL, Avalanche are leading the Canucks right now by a score of 1-0. And Pittsburgh beat Ottawa by a score of 4-1. Jake Gensel, former Musketeer with 2 goals on the night. So, yeah. And then some NBA scores from tonight, too, as well. Currently, right now, the Nuggets lead the Pacers 104-84 in the fourth. Or I'll make that 107-87 in the fourth at just up 106-87. Okay, well, it's updating fast here. The Nets are leading the Jazz 96-92 in the fourth. The Grizzlies are leading the Lakers right now 47-44. That game's actually on ESPN right now. I just don't have it on because the news is going to be coming on here in a few minutes. But anyway, Thunder are leading the Kings 66-59 right at the end of the half, 2.4 seconds left. Magic right now are leading the Pelicans 123-110. Hawks beat the Knicks 139-124. Warriors beat the Hawks 120-114. And then the Mavericks beat the Heat 115-90. And then the Clippers beat the Spurs 131-126. Basketball scores, college basketball. There's no top 25 games going on tonight, but there will be tomorrow, a few of them, because it's college basketball Saturday. Georgetown's at Xavier. And then Miami is at Duke. Charleston's at Northeastern. Ole Miss is at Arkansas. TCU's at Kansas. UCLA is at Arizona. Virginia is at Wake Forest. Iowa State is at Big 12. Well, that's the division they're in, is at Oklahoma State. Texas Tech's at Kansas State. DePaul is at Providence. Auburn's at South Carolina. Tennessee is at LSU. Marquette is at Seton Hall. Baylor's at Oklahoma. Alabama is at Missouri. Texas is at West Virginia. Virginia Tech is at Clemson. Florida Atlantic is at UTEP. And then Gonzaga is at Pacific. So, bam. So, it's now the time you've all been waiting for. It's now oh, fudge. It's now time for the $1 Million Drop live. Let's go. Woo! All right, we are just 8 questions away from winning $1 million. Woo! There. Oh, by the way, a couple of programming notes before we get started. We'll be back here live tomorrow night at 7:03 p.m. Eastern for the Muskies game when Lincoln is in town. And then Sunday afternoon, NFC divisional round action. We'll have both games on Sunday. Coverage of that will start at 3 p.m. Eastern time. By the way, I was going to mention the divisional round matchups. I just neglected not to. I do sincerely apologize. So it all starts out tomorrow afternoon at Arrowhead. Jaguars are at the Chiefs. And then later that night, or later tomorrow night, we'll have the Giants at the Eagles. Now this is kind of an impossible situation here that I'm going to lay out, but if this game still happens to be going on tomorrow night when we get back from the hockey game, like I said, or when we get back from the hockey game, because we go out to dinner afterwards. So if this game is still going on after that, when we get home, even though, like I said, this is very unlikely, but we'll probably be back down here doing like live streaming the final however many minutes. But like I said, that is a very unlikely situation to take place. In fact, even if it is still going when we get home, I probably won't. So, yeah, depending on what happens after the hockey game tomorrow night, when we get back home, we may or may not have a live stream for the final minutes of the Giants-Eagles game. But, however, I can guarantee you that we will have a stream all day, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern. Bengals are at the Bills. We all know what happened last time both of these teams met. Very unfortunate circumstances, but I think we're going to get the game we all wanted Sunday afternoon. I'm very excited for that. Then Dallas is at San Francisco. We'll have that as the evening game. We'll go all the way through until the game ends, just after, 8:30, 9 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone, and then we'll sort of wrap it up for the night. So, we'll have like I said, now, if you remember last Sunday when we live streamed, sorry, we were about to do the $1 Million Drop live, and then this happened. I completely neglect to mention that, or mention the schedule for the divisional round game. Now, I don't know how it's going to work on Sunday. I do have it planned to be 2 separate live streams for both games, but what do I want to say? Depending on how it works with dinner and stuff like that, I may either start that evening stream late, or I might do what we did last time. This time it would be, probably midway into the first quarter. I'd go upstairs, take a break for dinner, and then come back down and call this game. So yeah, I think that's just what I might do, since it worked very well last time. So yeah. So I have it, as you know, on the community tab, which is the #1 place to see the schedule for the week. And whenever things change and stuff, I always edit it. I can edit it as many times as I want to, without, any technical difficulties or stuff like that. Yeah, so just stay up to date on there with other updates and, crap like that. So yeah, I think I have it as a 2-part stream, but I might make it just all 1 part and have like a continuous, 7-hour live stream like what we did Sunday afternoon. And then I'm planning to do that for the championship games next week. I won't be live for the Pro Bowl. In fact, I think the Muskies actually play Sunday after. Yeah, they do, against Lincoln that Sunday afternoon during the Pro Bowl. So we'll be live streaming the game instead of the Pro Bowl. And then next Sunday, we'll have our Super Bowl live stream, which is very, very exciting. So excited for that. We're going to start that instead of, at 6:30 p.m. when, that's the scheduled start. We're going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern, so that we can kind of watch all the pregame festivities and stuff like that. And then we'll be going through the entire game until the postgame festivities are done. And that'll be about probably 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m. Eastern time once all of that is set and done. Yeah, we'll even watch, like the halftime show, with Rihanna. You might hear me sing, a few of the songs she sings. Disturbia, da, 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 Disturbia, da, da, Disturbia. When the sunshine will shine together, don't you worry here forever. Said I'd always be your friend. Stepping up, I'ma stick it out to the end. What's that other song she sings? Please don't stop the music. I wanna take you away. And then what's that other song that she does with that one guy? Stay. Yeah, that's another one. We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a hopeless place. Now, what's that one song she does with Eminem? Just wanna stand here and watch me burn. That's alright because I love the way you love. Yeah, see, I know all these Rihanna songs, and I can. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun show to watch. So yeah. Plus, we'll have some other games and stuff going on during the halftime, and then throughout the pregame and postgame festivities. So we'll probably be done at about, like I said, 10:30 p.m. Eastern to 11:30 p.m. or 11 p.m. Eastern, and then after we're done with our coverage, we'll actually be the pilot to a potential future show here. So yeah. Anyway, let's get to it. The $1 Million Drop live. Here we go. Now, we're only going to do 1 game tonight. But that could change, if I flunk out, or this is already smarter than a 5th grader, ain't it? If I, get knocked out after the first or second questions, then we'll, play another game and so on and so forth. So yeah, we're only going to play 1 game tonight. But, like I said, that could, change, if we make it, depending on how far we go along in that game. Because, yeah, okay. Here we go. First question, let's play the $1 Million Drop live. Here we go. Here's how the game works. We have 4 drop zones to put money on. Now, one of the drop zones must remain clear. Now, whatever money we still have left at the end of 8 questions will be ours to keep. So right now we have $1 million, but it is not safe. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, we just have to survive 8 questions and we're millionaires. Just like that. However, as the game goes on, we will be removing drop zones as well as time on the clock. So here we go. Let's play the $1 Million Drop live. First question. And here it is. Maybe. Here we go. 11, 9, 5, 7. Here's the question. With a throw of a pair of standard 6-sided dice, what does the most common total show? 1 minute will start now. Hold on, let me turn it up. Now, to be honest, I'm really confused about this question because I have no idea what in the hell they are talking about. With the throw of a pair of standard 6-sided dice, what is the most common total shown? I don't know what that means. So I'm just going to say 7 since it's kind of in the middle. I mean, I don't think it would be 11 because I think that'd be too high, and I don't think it would be 9 either. 5 just seems too small of a number, so I'm just going to put all $1 million on 7 and lock that in. Here we go. Come on. Yeah! Woo! First question correct. Let's move our money back. Woo! There. All right, here we go. Question number 2. Her real name is Mary. Maria. Marty. Meriadoc. Here's the question. In The Lord of the Rings, what is Mary's real name? 1 minute on the clock. It starts now. I got no freaking clue. So, I don't think her real name is Mary, so we're just going to have to spread our money around. I'm more confident about Maria. No, in fact, no. We're going to rule out Mario. I think I'm going to put the majority of my money on Meriadoc because that just seems like a Lord of the Rings type thing. Then put the rest of my money on Marty, and her real name is Mary. That's it. We're going to stop the clock. We still have half a minute to go, but let's count this up. So we got 100,000 on Marty, 175,000 on Mary, and 725,000 on Meriadoc. Here we go. It was Meriadoc! So unfortunately we did lose $275,000, but guess what? We still got $725,000. Woo! Oh boy. So we still got, we're 6 questions away and we got $725,000. Not bad. Let's move our money back. Here we go. This will be question number 3. Honeybee. Tick. Now. Fly. Here's the question. This insect can sting a human only once before losing its stinger and dying. Honeybee, we've had this question before. I didn't even need to start the clock. Yeah, there we go. We've got 3 correct answers, 3 questions done. Let's play the $1 Million Drop live. Woo! What are you making if you are tatting? Minute starts right now. I really have no freaking clue. I don't think it's pasta, since that's, you know, the odd one out of all of them. I'm more confident about wigs, not gonna lie, so I think I'm gonna put the majority of my money on that and then split the remaining money on lace and then saddles. And we're gonna lock it in. 38 seconds left on the clock. We put, let's see here, 75,000 on lace and 100,000 on saddle. So if my math is correct, we put 575. No, it'd be 550,000 on wigs. Did we make the right decision? Oh, it was lace, which means we just lost a lot of money. $650,000 lost. Dang, Skippy. As my mom says. So we're halfway through, and we got $75,000. We dropped from 6 figures to 5 figures like that. And that's what can happen in this game. Here we go. Now, one correct answer will be eliminated. One drop zone will be eliminated. So this time we'll have 3. This time 2 drop zones must have money on them. So here we go. Question number 5. And we only got 45 seconds left to go on the clock. Or we only got 45 seconds. So we must use our time wisely. Here we go. Here's the question. Well, first let me eliminate an answer. Okay, got it. Alexander Graham Bell, Albert Einstein, Thomas Edison. Here's the question. What inventor famously proclaimed, "We will make electricity so cheap that only the rich will burn candles"? Time starts now. I'm assuming, you know, Thomas Edison, since he invented the light bulb. Set it on there and lock it in. 40 seconds left. Only 5 seconds gone. Let's see. Yeah! 3 questions away from winning whatever money we have left over here. Let's play the $1 Million Drop live. Here we go. Okay. All right, here we go. High Society, Pal Joey, From Here to Eternity. Here's the question. For what film did Frank Sinatra win an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor? The time starts now. I think it's From Here to Eternity. I just recognize that title, and I think it's associated with him, so we're gonna lock it in. Here, all right. Here we go. Were we right? Yes! Oh boy. 2 questions left. Let's move back our money. Here we go. $75,000. 2 questions. 2 questions. That's all that's standing from us winning a lot of money. Here we go. Next question. Okay. Henry VIII, Nostradamus, Michelangelo. Or I think it's Nostradamus, but whatever. Who predicted that he would die on July 2nd, 1566, and obligingly OBILIGINGLY. Did. Time starts now. I think Henry VIII. That time frame just seems right. So I'm going to go with Henry VIII. Lock it in. Okay. Stop the clock. 20 seconds taken off of it. 20 seconds. It was Nostradamus. Dang it. Well, unfortunately, we go home with nothing, and for us tonight, the drop is over. Man, it only seems like we only ever survive the drop when we have all of our money left, because we've won $8 million somehow this season. I don't know how in the world that happens, but oh boy. Thank you all so much for watching us. We'll be back tomorrow night at 7:03 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us for that. It's going to be a fun one. Good night!